Baby, can I talk to you for a minute? Where is it? Hey, y'all. Boy, you hand me food. I can't believe you. 'Cause you never done anything that I asked of you. Always talking like I just can't do right. Blaming me for everything, and that just ain't right. Who know the song? All of my Mary fans know this song. Who know the song? Somebody type the chorus in the comments because I feel like that's what Tiffy Lou need to hear. Listen. Y'all can't do this alone, Tiffy Lou, but we'll get there when we get there. What's good, y'all? Tell me who that is in the comments, though. Now that I got my life together. Shout out to the 80 people that's in the chat. I get started at the 10-minute mark, so hang on to your knickers, bitch. All right. I get started at the 10-minute mark. This gives the time to let everybody know I'm here, and a lot of people are here on time, so I don't have people coming in asking what I miss, 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 what I miss. All right. So y'all just bear with me. Shout out to it being 87 people. Y'all make sure to like up the live and all that good stuff you got. You better know it's Sherry. You better know it's Sherry. Nola know it too. Nola know it too. I know that. Come on, babe. She know it too. She know her some nasty piece of Mary. Listen, that's what they listen. Tiffy Lou, y'all can't do it alone, Tiffy Lou. You can't. You can't. Cause y'all rocked my last nerve, child. We gonna get there when we get there. Did y'all miss the game? I get started the 10-minute mark, y'all. So you guys make sure to like up the live. Please like up the live. All 96 people. Appreciate y'all. Please spam that like button. Please, please, please. All right, I got a feeling we might get hated on during this duration or whatever. So y'all make sure to shut the haters up by liking up this live, okay? Because that's what we T squatting. That's just what we do. All right. But how do y'all feel? Shout out to a being 55 likes. It's over 100 people. Y'all get these likes over 100, please, and thank you. Get these likes over 100. How do y'all feel about the game being back? Did y'all miss the game? Girl, the gangs are here, child. The gangs are here. The Little Rascals, child. Did y'all miss them? Child. We even saw Stormy. Fish lips, excuse me. We even saw her. And we gonna gag when we get to that part, child. Woo! I can't wait to get there. Ooh. Oh, child, Lord Jesus, I can't wait till we get to that part. Lord, girl, I can't wait till we get there, baby. Woo! We go tiptoe there, child. We go tiptoe. This me when we get to that part. I can't wait till we get there. Lord, The comments gonna be in shambles. I'm dead. Shout out to a bit 107. Shout out to a bit 117 people. Lord, I'm cutting up already, child. I had an edible. I'm ready for this. Y'all come on up in here, child. Dr. How y'all feel about Dr. Francis getting a confessional, baby? We gonna talk. Y'all shout out to the shout out. Y'all make sure to continue to like the video, you guys. Shout out to it. Being 120 people up in here. I appreciate y'all. Please make sure to get these likes up to 100. I need 100 likes, you guys, before the 10-minute mark. Y'all can do it because it's 124 y'all up in here. So y'all get these likes up, please, and thank you. Y'all know how they doing us black YouTubers. I'ma say it. Yeah, I said it. Y'all know how they doing us black YouTubers. So please like this up. I need 100 likes. Child. Y'all come on up in here. It's 7 minutes and 25 seconds. I can start at the 10-minute mark. Don't worry, we're gonna get started soon. Y'all get it over 100 likes, I started quicker than that. How about that? I feel like that's a fair trade. We at 82. I need 100. I go on ahead and start quicker. Child. Because I can't wait till we get the Fish Lips Zen room. Ooh, girl, I can't wait till we get there. Where my fans at? Let me get my fans in order. Because a couple of people go hear the fan clap tonight. A couple of people gonna get a clap tonight. Child. Y'all, I'm dead. Oh, God almighty. All right, 90. Let me get 10 more likes. 10 more likes and we can get this started. Hey, that's something. I got to hijack thing. That's generous to me. Y'all welcome. It's generous to y'all. Whoever late, they late. You know, it is what it is. See what I'm saying? This right here. But see, the gag is, I see both sides of it. So I know y'all think that's what I'm going to be gagging about, but it's not. Hold on to your knickers, Paulette Scott. Hold on to your knickers, girl. 98 likes. 2 more likes, y'all. 2 more likes. That didn't matter because it's already 9:22. It's finna get started at the 10-minute mark. Well, you know, I appreciate it anyway, you guys. I really do. Shout out to it being 141 people. Oh, dear God Almighty. I'm weak, y'all. I'm weak. All right, we got 100 likes, child. Now before we get started, I got one thing to say. I'm not saying it, but I am saying it. All right, so listen. First and foremost, let me go on ahead and get this up off my chest right there now. You Melody crew, straight up and down, I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Don't come to me with y'all issues. Don't come to me with y'all problems. Don't come to me with y'all grievances. Don't email me. Don't DM me. Don't tweet me. Don't chat me. Don't Snapchat me. Don't TikTok me. Don't do none of that shit. All right? I don't want to hear it because what I said is what the fuck I said. I'm letting y'all know that right now. All y'all Melody people, go about y'all damn business. Go somewhere where they kissing her ass. Because y'all should already know about that. I don't do that here. All right? Hey, girl. Hold on. Listen, I'm floating. All right? Float on. Which is what Tiffany need to do. They need to do what? Float on the hell up off my damn flat screen, off the good files that we pay good money for around here. We don't need to see them no more. Not with the way Dr. Francis read they ass that we go see in the next episode. I can't wait for us to get there. Like Tiffany Lou, y'all showed y'all ass, but I'm glad y'all did. It's about time that y'all finally gave us something that we could talk about. See, now y'all are interested. Y'all are real interested. All right. We're gonna get that. So the episode continued where left off at, and that was when melodrama and Leisure Suit bring in the Eminem churn, minus Lil Melania because I think he said it was too hot for her, whatever. I'm sure it was, and y'all know a Maverick. I mean, not invited to nothing that melodrama and Eminem chair got going on, so you can get that all together. But yeah, that happened. We saw Mama Van. We saw her in her daughter's tat ass shirts. That incidentally, all of y'all melodrama hoes that be under my comment, if one of you bitches bought her any of her products. Tag me in it on Instagram. I'ma like it. I'ma heart it and everything. Tag me on it on Instagram. Yeah, we saw all that, and he bought them round in, and so, and yada yada yada, and so, and yada yada yada, and yada yada yada, and so, and we can move on. So Maurice and Kimmy made it to the retreat first, and even though we see that something happened with Letitia and Marcel, I was still shocked that they didn't make it to the retreat, and then they found that out at the retreat. Like, Letitia, I just feel like the fact that you invited everybody to this, and this was Dr. Francis' idea that he cooked up and you agreed to do it, and you called everybody, it's no excuse why everybody else made it there before y'all did. That's just how I feel about that. And I'm only saying this because the people love to say that I don't call y'all out. So this is me calling y'all out. All right. I don't have time for the crew to be all up under my. I ain't got time. I don't got time for trauma unit C. Excuse me, trauma unit M to be all up under my comments and so and da 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 and so and da 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 da. So yeah, there y'all go. Anyway, Maurice and Kimmy made it to the retreat first, and Maurice says that their marriage is fine and he's just here to help fix everybody else's marriage. And I said, right. Maurice, how is your business doing? Because you do got a business. Now, you know, Maurice, you know how we see Marcel always being up in Blight. Incidentally, we see Funky Dineva down the Blight. Shout out to Mother Dineva getting her own check. And you know how we see them, and we see customers, and he's always there. And you know what I'm saying? You know, he takes pictures and photos and so. You know, it would be nice to see more of that with you, Maurice, you know, because I mean, I really don't feel well, even though I do feel like y'all definitely do go through some things. I don't think y'all go through enough things that y'all are interesting enough for the show. Like, y'all have to be grouped up with other people, because with just y'all two, it's boring. And I love Kimmy, but just y'all two is boring. You know what I mean? No shade. Again, I have to give y'all something, because if I don't, I'm gonna have Trauma Unit M all under my damn comment section, and I just don't have the time for that. But I guess so, Maurice. All right, it was very much so with you, and Lou for that matter. But okay, yeah. So Tiffany hopes that Dr. Francis could talk her into having another baby, or talk Lou into having another baby, into all that chaos, like my husband said. But you know, do what you do, Tiffy Lou. So I talked about my husband and my sister wife being late. My bad, y'all. They mean to be late. Some real stuff happened, and that's why they was late. So Tiffany gets a work call, and Dr. Francis gets a confessional. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Dr. Francis ever have a confessional before this season? Because I shouted it out on Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram, on Twitter. But then once I thought about it, I said, I think he may have had one before in seasons prior. I'm not sure. Y'all get me together in the comments. But I shouted it out anyway. He was in the confessional and he got Tiffany together. And I agree with everything that he said. But again, much like you said, their marriage is a game. It is. They're playing the game of love with their marriage, I guess. So Tisha finds out that she lost a close friend on their way there to the trip. My condolences to your friend Tisha, and my condolences to her family and everybody that knows her. My bad, y'all. May she rest in peace and all that good stuff. So, Leisure Suit goes to pick up black and mild smoking, old English drinking Mama Merlene. Shout out to Mama Merlene. Even though I'm gonna have to get Mama Merlene together a little bit, I'm gonna tug her wig just a smidgen. I ain't gonna get her too much. I'm gonna tug it just a smidgen. I'm gonna tug it enough that y'all will have to shift it back just a little bit. You know, I ain't gonna do too much. It ain't gonna be all the way over here. The part just gonna be maybe like 1 centimeter from where it need to be from the center. That's all I'm gonna give Mama Merlene, cause she Mama Merlene. You understand? But I am gonna get her ass together just a little bit. Um, but he picks her up and then he starts bragging about how it wasn't my week or whatever with the kids, but I still felt like it was important for me to take the kids there, and hopefully it'll be a step in the right direction, and so and so and so and yada 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 and so and so and so and yada yada yada. Like, I don't know, y'all. To me, I just personally felt like Leisure Suit just, like, for me, I feel like that's the only reason why you did that, was because of the fact that you can now brag to everybody about how, look, y'all see what I'm doing, right? Y'all see me taking a step forward. And even though it was my week now, when it was her week and I had my book signing, my tired ass book signing that only 5 people showed up for, not including the roaches and rats in the corner. But you get my drift, and you see how she did me when it was her week and I had something. But you see, I didn't do her that way. She has something important going on. And I'm not saying he said this, y'all, because he didn't. Listen, Leisure Suit did not say this. He didn't. But I just felt like that was why he did that, so that he can have something to say. Well, this was my way of stepping forward. Look at me, you guys. I'm being the bigger person. I'm being the man finally. You know what I mean? So but whatever. So Mama Marlene says that she felt the way about melodramas disrespecting her on live, or maybe she made a post and it was directed towards her, or maybe they did talk, or whatever. Melodrama brought what it was up later on. But I am gonna say this though, Mama Marlene. What I do appreciate is you, much like Evangelist Van, is trying real hard not to do too much to be too involved in it. I will give that to you and Mama Marlene. I mean, you and Evangelist Van. Evangelist Van really do only get in it if it gets too toxic. And I can say that for Mama Marlene. You know what I'm saying? She's the same way. I can say Mama Marlene don't really do too much with Melody on live or go lives or do this or do that. I give her that much. So I appreciate her for saying, it could be a conversation. Me and her gonna have to talk. But she all right. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And I do get Mama Merlene's being fair. I do get Mama Merlene's feelings when it comes to what be said online about her child. I get it. That is her son. Y'all, come on now. Y'all know if y'all child was a fuck nigga and he was sitting on reality TV doing fuck shit, and every time you get on your Instagram, you seeing some stuff about your child, even though he ain't shit and he won't shit for what he did, it will still bother you as a mama. So I ain't gonna give her too much. But Mama Merlene, at the end of the day, I just feel like if Leisure Suit, maybe, if Leisure Suit had a better representation of what a family structure is, maybe he would have turned out a lot better and whatever the case may be, because I saw what his daddy looked like. And I don't call you black and mild smoking old English potato corn liquor drinking ass Mama Merlene for no reason. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know. Not trying to give Leisure Suit no outs. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just saying. I mean, you mad about it, but I mean, we have to get down to the crux of why Leisure Suit is the way he is. And the only way we can do that is to go down to his childhood. So I wonder what his childhood will really say about his upbringing and his relationships and your relationships as it pertains to his daddy. That's all I'm gonna call him, because I was gonna veer left. But that man ain't up here, so I'm gonna let him be. And so and so and so. I'm just saying. But whatever, we'll get down to it when we get down to the Zen den. Anyway, so my husband wants to take the retreat seriously now that, my sister wife lost her friend. Husband, I get it, and I appreciate you for doing what you're supposed to do. And you look good too. You really do. You look real good. It was real good to see you, husband. I missed you being up here. I really did. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all know how I feel about myself. Anyway, so because y'all say I get real biased when it comes to Marceau, so I'm gonna just let it be that. So Dr. Francis called Tiffany and Lewis out, and Kimmy does the same thing because of the conversations that they've had. On one token, I appreciate Kimmy for calling Tiffany out, because Tiffany, you sitting up here in front of Dr. Francis talk about something where everything good and me and him are on the same page and on the same understanding and so and so and so. But then Kimmy was like, bitch, hold up, because that's not the conversation that me, you, and Letitia and Destiny, because she was there for some of it too. That's not the same conversation that you gave us. The conversations that you gave us was how you was complaining about how he wants sex all the time, and then you was complaining about how you want a baby, and then you started complaining about how he does not want another baby. Then that's when you brought up about what you had going on with that ex-husband of yours that passed away, that you said was your one and true love, but because you was being a harlot and a whore and a slut and a Jezebel and a floozy and a tramp and a trollop and a skeezer and a thought bot and a Tatiana, and thought, add that too, a money grubbing, gold digging, that too. I veered off again. I forgot the point that I was trying to make because I veered off again. Oh, the point that I'm trying to do, because I veered off. I get. The point I'm trying to make is I get what Kimmy was doing. But Kimmy, at the same time, Kimmy, I just got a feeling you finna be real messy. You about to be Sheree plus Candy. Who else can we add, girl? Who else? Carly Red, excuse me, Carly Dead. Um, who else real messy? A little bit of Bobby Lights, add her too. I don't know, Kimmy. While I appreciate it because you did have a point, it was just still real too convenient for me. I'm just saying. And especially considering how your husband up here trying to act like y'all marriage is perfect, and he's just here to help fix everybody else. I mean, I'm just saying, Kimmy. Thank you for your super chat, boo. 8757 in the house. Yes, guys. Shout out to 757. Yeah, sunshine. Ow. Shout out to VA, honey. Yes, ma'am. Whom don't claim Trey Songz. All right. Christopher Maurice Brown is hanging by a thread. Because y'all know he be and all that stuff. And he not the same, singing, yo, tell me, fellas, have you seen her? He ain't that no more. Anyway, shout out to Brandy. What's good, Brandy? How you doing, babes? What's good? What's good? What's good? Anyway, so the couples play a game where they had to be tied together by the ankles for like, and they have to walk together for like 10 to 15 minutes. And I guess the purpose of that was to see would they be able to work together as a team and, you know, to navigate through it, or does one feel like they have to be in charge over the other, or so on and so forth. And I know y'all about to be real upset, but my husband and my sister wife, they did real good, okay, because, you know, they have been the longest married up there on the show for 16 years. Yes, they have. Fuck y'all who gets upset about it, because that's just where that's at. All right. They did what they were supposed to do. They understood the assignment, and it is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. It just is. All right. Maurice and Kimmy had problems, of course. Um, and I love Kimmy and Maurice. I'm not. I love them. I do. Anyway, and Tiffy Lou was just being Tiffy, and I'm glad that Dr. Frank, what a simple sap Lou is being when it comes to Tiffany, and I just honestly don't. I don't get why he's so. You know what? I kind of do get it, because I feel like because of what Tiffany went through in her past, I feel like I feel like Lou just gives in. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I feel like because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I feel like Tiffany. I while I don't feel like she does it on purpose, I feel like Tiffany kind of like uses that a little bit to her advantage when it comes to Lou, and it shows. It does, because he never really puts his foot down with Tiff. He just follows her lead, and that's been the problem since they've been here. That's why he get read down right along with her. But I've been said that Tiffany was the problem. I've been said that. I've been saying that since last, what you call it, since last season. I've been said that. Thank you for the person that shouted out the logo. Shout out to hold on, because I when I did my tea talk today, I had every intentions on shouting her out the proper way, like I really wanted to. But for the new graphics and the new logo, shout out to I am CEO Carter on Instagram. Definitely shout out to them. They reached out to me and it just offered to do it. And they did it for me. They emailed it to me, and I'm trying it out. So definitely shout out to I am CEO Carter. Go around there to her to their Instagram. I am CEO Carter. Check them out. They do little logos and graphics and stuff like that. Like that's who did it for me. So thank y'all for noticing it, but that's who did it for me. So shout out to her. Child, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord, we got to the part, girl. Y'all make sure to continue to like up this video, you guys. I don't know how many likes it is, but make sure to like it up. Shout out to it being 245 people. It might dwindle down once we get to once this part finished. It's probably gonna dwindle down because I know how trauma unit M is when it comes to this. But oh well, girl, it is what it is. I'm just gonna say it because it need to be said. And who better to say it other than Queen Mother? So Melodrama goes to see Fish Lips down to her Zandan girl. Like she around there doing Omnio Hurenga Cure type shit. And I'm just sitting here like, listen, I'm not gonna speak too much on that because I don't feel like there's nothing really wrong with that per se. I don't necessarily think that's sacrilegious or something that Christians shouldn't be doing. It's more about your energy, your chi. your personal flow, the situation around you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how church people can be. Church people can be real frugal and look down upon stuff like that. Like it's meditation. There's really nothing wrong with that. It's fresh, it's natural. Yeah. So I ain't too upset with it, fish lips, but that ain't what I'm here to gag about. So Melodrama talks about how she hasn't talked to Mama Merlene since 2021 because of her comment that she made about her being lazy during the part of the marriage. And I'm glad that they showed that, because I was like, well, when did Mama Merlene say that? And then I do remember her saying that in the earlier seasons, I think around the time when they first got a divorce or whatever the case may be. So she says that really pissed her off or whatever the case may be, and she addressed it. But she says that there's no beef. They could be cordial because she doesn't want the relationship that they used to have. She's divorced now, and she's his mama. Now, Melodrama has every right to feel away about that comment. Nobody wants to be called lazy, the lazy good for nothing whose husband was out working, building homes while Melodrama was laid up in the house or whatever the case may be. Look, this don't come from me. Merlene said this. Merlene said while Leisure Suit was out there working his finger nubs down to the bone, laying brick, laying pipe, and laying more pipe. He was laying brick, pipe, and pipe. You know what I'm saying? Brick and mortar, cement, tile grout, every damn thing, girl. Hanging up light fixtures and all of that, building roofs and all that stuff, child. Like while he was right there doing all that, she was laid up eating bonbons, calling on him 24/7, hand to foot, 365, whatever. Wow. That's what Mama Merlene said. We won't dare. We don't know what happened. And that's what Mama Merlene said. But do I feel like Mama Merlene is necessarily lying on Melodrama? What I will say about Mama Merlene is I feel like this is the way I'm gonna put it. I feel like Mama Merlene added more cotton to the pillow. All right, that's what I feel like Mama Merlene did. I feel like Mama Merlene added more cotton to the pillow than what needed to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I feel like Mama Merlene did. When I look at Melody, do I think that she was ever really a lazy person? I don't. I don't think that. I'm trying to be respectful for the mamas up here. But shout out for the super chat. Thank you, Phil. I like Stormy. However, she says she going into the room frequently correct. Then why was she reading notes on everything? You know what? Phil, you being real messy. Listen, she probably just started. I think she said 2 years, like I said, for Mama Merlene, adding more cotton to the pillow. I think she said 2 years. 2 years probably could have been 2 days. She just started it 2 days before camera was coming around there, and she needed a scene. She wanted to do something different. So she decided to do this. You understand me? But she too busy working and stuff. And, she can't remember everything, but you can tell she want to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. So she didn't want to be wrong in what it was that she was saying, because she knows people that watch this show that probably do that going to be all over the comments saying she a liar. This is just for show or whatever, because all of the bowls she named was wrong. She named this, that, this, yada, yada, yada. That's what I think that is, Phil. I'm trying to be nice. Okay? I'm trying to be nice. But but y'all want to know what got me though? I'm on that. But when she made it a point to say, at the end of the day, we could talk, she can apologize, I could forgive her, one day we could be cordial and so and so and so. However, I don't want, and I don't cherish, and I don't need the same relationship that we once had because that's her son and me and him are divorced. That kind of puts me in the mindset of what I said that about how she did Destiny. But I'm just gonna leave that there. Whatever. Okay? Whatever. I want to lay that on y'all doorstep. I said the exact same thing when it came to Destiny. I said the reason why Melodrama is not too gung-ho about trying to have a relationship with Destiny is because she is Leisure Suit's friend. And she ain't got no time to be still sitting here having these type of same relationship that she once had because you're cool because you my husband friend. But now that we're no longer that, and now you want to beef with me, it was only something because of Martell. And I feel like that's the same way it is with Marlene. While I do feel like she does miss that relationship, because I believe them both when they said they both had a real good relationship, so on and so forth. I believe every word of that. I do. I believe that. But again, there's no more use for Marlene because she's no longer with Leisure Suit. So there's no reason for that. Ain't no beef when I see you out and about. We can say, hey, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. I just wish Melodrama would say that's the case when it comes to Destiny. There's no need for us to be cool like that no more. You're his friend. You're cool. Ain't no beef, ain't no problem. When I see you out, I give you the nigga nod. But that's all. I just wish she would say that when it comes to. I just wish she would tell Desert. Listen, think of it like this, Melodrama. You putting her out of her misery. You said because you got her up here begging for friends. Listen, she's so distraught at you not being around no more. She up here begging for friends, begging to be loved, begging to be liked, begging for people to have her side like they got yours, begging for people to be all up under other people's comments like your people are with you, begging for this, begging for that, begging for that, begging for that. So it's just put the woman out of her misery. Listen, I no longer want that with you. You his friend, girl, go be his friend. Ain't no shade. Just say that, child. You said it for Marlene. Just go on ahead and say it for Destiny, and it's all good. What I said. All right, that's my point, Angie. What I said that I told y'all months ago that the real reason why Melodrama just really don't want Destiny around like that no more is because she was Martell's friend. She don't have no more use for her right now. And my point is, I wish she would just tell Destiny that. Put her out her misery. That's my point. What I said. No shade, friend. No shade, because I like you. We be all in the kind. There's no shade. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I just wish she would say that. Put Destiny up out of her misery already. Dear God Almighty, please, because she begging people to love her. Just put out of misery. So anywho, so Maurice and Kimmy talk about the rope exercises. Listen, Kimmy's whole thing is when she said he was holding me too tight, that didn't mean to let me go. That just mean to, let me loose a little bit or whatever the case may be. The only thing I got from that is he don't listen to you, child. Kimmy, I really don't think you run the household the way you portray like you do up here. You don't. Now up here, you kind of be in charge of the girls a little bit, but when it comes to the marriage, I really feel like Maurice be marceauing your ass around there. His is just not all up in your face with it. You know what I mean? But I feel like and y'all know I love my husband, but I feel like all of y'all are the exact, much like and I love Mark too. Y'all know me and Mark Gad. Mark Gad. That I see it from Mark. I have no problems with Mark, but I feel like from that I love Mark. I do. I got no problems with Mark. I know y'all want me to hate him so bad. I ain't got no problems with that man. That man ain't never did a damn thing to me. He's always been cool to me, and I'm cool to him until he do something to me. That's different. He ain't did nothing to me, but I see similarities in all of them. I wouldn't be surprised if Malachi and the other brothers run it. I wouldn't be surprised if all of them are the exact same in the household. The only difference is Marcel don't give a shit. Okay, he a Q. He don't give a shit. He's stuck in his ways, and it is what it is. But but whatever. Anyway, I'm just calling it out the way it is, love. I'm fair regardless. I cannot see it for a person. I cannot stand a person's guts, but if I feel like they need to be took up for in a moment, I will. It has nothing to do with all of that. I'm going to be fair regardless. Regardless of what people may think or how biased people may think I am when it comes between melodrama and the Scots and yada, 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 I'm just fair, period. I mean, I'm just saying. Anywho, so the couples have dinner with Dr. Francis and Margot. My bad, Miss Margot. I didn't mean to leave you out, but you said something. You said things so infrequently. You know what I mean? Some tell me Dr. Francis run his household around there too, because you sure know how to shut the fuck up and let him run the damn show. Like, you ain't speak up as nearly as much as I thought you should have, but I mean, I guess. Anyway, child. So Tiffany brings up wanting another baby because she loves being a mom and so and so and so. And then her adoption comes up, and then her previous marriage comes up. And she talks about how when Dr. Francis called those things a loss, nobody never told her that before. So it was tough hearing it and blah, 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 blah. And she started tearing up and so and so and so. And she does admit that she doesn't want to be alone. I mean, Tiffany, I feel like if you have another baby, you're going to wind up being alone anyway, because I feel like Lou going to smarten up one day and leave. I feel like after a while, Lou is going to get tired of being pushed around and being bullied by you. It's like now you trying to bully him into having a baby, just like whatever. Because I don't want people saying I'm putting it all off on Tiffany and I'm taking up for Lou and I'm being all misogynistic and so on and so forth and yada, 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 yada. But I said what I said. I personally feel like Tiffany be bulldozing Lou and Lou just be allowing it to happen. But whatever. So Kimmy called out the Whit-lows for not being being transparent and not being receptive to hearing other people's opinions about their marriage, but they had so many opinions about everybody else's last season, and I totally understood her. And so Lewis asked Dr. Francis, does he think their marriage is a game? And that was the end of the episode. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what Dr. Francis said. Hell yeah, I think y'all marriage is a game. It is. It's no shade, Lou, but I don't look up to y'all for marriage advice. I don't look up to y'all to be marriage counselors. I don't look up to y'all to navigate my relationships in any way, type, form, or fashion. You are a simpleton. All right? You a sap. Child. I don't know what else to tell you, friend. You's a sap. I don't know how the hell you allow somebody like Tiffany to get up in your head and just completely girl. I want to like Lou, but I really want Lou to just cuss Tiffany out one good time. Just tell Tiffany everything that you always wanted to tell her. That's what I want you to do one day. Like, that's really what I thought. Tiffany annoyed me. She really did. Tiffany annoyed me. I do. I feel like, to be real with y'all, I really feel like Tiffany is a succubus. I do. I feel like Tiffany is a succubus, and I feel like that's why Lou is so damn dedicated to being stuck all up under her ass all the damn time and agree with her being in her wrongness and agree to this and agree to that. And when he tries to put his foot down, this is when I'm gonna have to do this. You said Lou never wanted a marriage and now he's stuck in another bad marriage. I agree. Much like how Tiffany now wants to change the rule. Tiffany says that before they got married, they talked and had an agreement and understanding. She got a kid, he got a kid, we don't need no more. And so then now she wants the rules to change. And it's like Tiffany, you wasn't even available enough to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just had to take a call and you didn't see nothing wrong with it because the Scots were late. And I agree with Dr. Francis. You're not here for nobody else. You're here for you. Whether they was late or not, that has nothing to do with what y'all got going on and what y'all are supposed to be here for. Child. But I guess, money talk, bullshit, walk, honey. But I feel like you probably get more from this scene than you making that and whatever it is you do. So whatever it is you do, just could have waited. But then again, if that happened, Dr. Francis wouldn't have been able to read your ass down to the ground because Dr. Francis read you and Big Lou down to smithereens. Straight up and down with no chaser. He did. You said Tiffany is a strange person. What do y'all think about to open up a can of worms? What do y'all think about Mama Merlene? And I'm asking the melodrama hoes. What do y'all think about Mama Merlene and the melodrama situation? What y'all think? Like, do y'all think that they are going to have a conversation? Do y'all think that the conversation is going to happen on TV? If Tiffany is 32, I'm 12. Listen, if Tiffany is 32, I'm Vietnamese. Okay? If Tiffany is 32, I'm Greek. Okay? If Tiffany is 32, I'm a stink bug. All right? You understand me? Child. If Tiffany is 32, I'm the shit emoji like Aries called Lizzo ass. All right. Tiffany 32. Okay. Uh-huh. Right. And I'm the new queen of England. All right. And yeah, I said it. I'm the new queen of England. If she 32, I'm the queen of England. And Meghan Markle is my right-hand gal. Now we go run the fuck out of England. Do y'all hear me? She 32. Okay. Right. She 32. Girl, shopping. And so is my waist size. Child. Anyway. I feel like she has to take up for her son, even though he's in the wrong. Being a woman who knows what it's like to have a man dog her, she should be able to call her son on his BS. Well, I mean, I do feel like that we did see scenes where Mama Merlene did call Martell out on his shit when Leisure Suit. There was times, and y'all cannot lie and say it won't. There were times when he tried to finesse his way up out of stuff, and Mama Merlene was like, "Hold up, like, nah, you did do that girl wrong. Don't try to act like she don't have a reason to be upset. Don't try to act like she ain't got a reason to not feel a way about so and so and so. She has." She has. I will give her that she has. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what people want her to do. Y'all expect for this woman to just completely turn on her son? I mean, no. I feel like I get it. I mean, nobody wants to get on the internet and see people talk trash about their child all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want that. Yeah, I know he ain't shit, but I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to continue to look and see everybody bad mouthing him. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to see people make whole panels tearing my kid down. I wouldn't want that. Like, I know he ain't shit. I know what he did ain't right. Like, yeah, I mean, I get it, but I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get it. You know, I get it. Mm. Geechee said, even if Merlene didn't say anything, who cares? Because Van never tell Melody about herself. I can't say that I don't agree with that either. She don't. She don't. She don't. But again, that's her child. She not gonna get up here on national TV and run down on her child. If I can understand it from Merlene, I have to understand it from Evangelist Van. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'll let Evangelist Van have it. I understand. Mm. Only because I like her. But I mean, that was the episode, y'all. For me, some stuff gave me a cackle in the kiki, and it was just good to see them back. This was just a little whatever. I just can't wait for the retreat to be over, and then the good shit happened. I'm ready for the good shit. We ain't got to the good shit yet. Like, we gotta wait till this retreat is over, and then we can get to the good shit because it ain't came yet. Yeah, but y'all don't give nobody else that damn grace. So why should I get at to her? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm not trying to be messy or petty or vicious or vindictive. You know, I ain't trying to be a womanizer. I ain't trying to be misogynistic or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying. Unpopular opinion. Do you think Tiffany looks 32? Listen. I feel like Tiffany is in her 30s, but she's not below me. I'm 34. She's not below me. She's in her 30s, but she's not below me. All right, that's what I'm gonna give to Tiffany. She's in her 30s, but she's not below me. I'm 34. She not me and she not below me. That's what I'm gonna give to Tiffany. Listen, that ain't none of her business, Brandy. Look, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Listen, Marcel, look, don't y'all come for my husband on my channel, okay? At the end of the day, it is what it is. It made for good TV. Now, y'all leave that woman alone now. Listen, they need to do something, all right? Kimmy is working right now because they need to do something. And Kimmy going through something right now. I don't know what, but she's going through something right now. And I'm not about to give her too much. I'll be 38 and she looks older than me. Maybe that's Steph, I'm dead. Child. Listen, y'all gagged me this live review, but don't expect another one. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. If I don't feel like giving y'all a live review, I'm not. It's gonna be pre-recorded and y'all just gonna deal with it. You know what y'all gonna do? Beat me up? Come find me. Tiffany is a beautiful woman. Yeah, you're right. Her style is just that's her style. Like Tiffany got the type of style where everything she try on, I'ma just be like, girl, look, I'm not about to have this conversation with you. Like I'm not about to go here with you, girl. Like you already know the vibes. Like I would be that type of friend. She'll never take me shopping with her, cause that'll be me all the time. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. Well, listen, the melodrama crew ain't got no reason to be too upset because I ain't give melodrama a lot like I wanted to. Because I listen when they got to that stormy scene and she talked about how she don't mind throwing nobody away that belong to leash to, you know. But I ain't get her too much. She ain't do nothing. She ain't get on my nerves, so she's safe for now. Um, the episode was it was an episode. Okay, the episode was an episode. I mean, it was all right. You know, it wasn't anything that wowed me or gagged. I mean, it gagged me. Certain parts gagged me, but you know, for what it was cute for it to be the first season or whatever the case. I mean, not the first season, for it to be the season opener to the 4B season. But yeah, y'all, that's really it. That's really all I got. Like, I really don't have no more to give y'all. Shout out for all of the likes and the super chats. I totally appreciate that. When the video finishes processing or whatever the case may be, it will be back on. So y'all can go back and rewatch it and get y'all comments down below. Like I said, don't add me in a damn thing. If y'all don't agree with something that I said, just say I don't agree because so and so, and y'all can argue amongst yourselves. Don't add me in shit because I said what I said. Don't add me in that, girl. Anyway, that's it. The solid guy. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the live. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like I said, when this ends, it's gonna be back on, so y'all can replay it and get y'all gag on. And yeah, y'all. Tomorrow night, Roa is gonna be a live review for the the reunion. Reunion Part 1. Reunion Part 1 will be a live review tomorrow. So definitely make sure y'all are there at 9:15, same time as this is. And yeah, that's it. I'm gone. Bye.